So, Joe, why do you think it is that players are kneeling for the national anthem?
Really, I don't know. They have it pretty well made. I don't know. I know they're doing it for a cause about the police and all that, but bringing attention to the killings and unarmed guys getting shot and stuff like that. But
Do you think there is something to that more unarmed people at a higher percentage, not more, because African Americans only make up about 13%. Do you think there's something to them protesting for that?
Yeah, but not in this way.
So how would you like to see them go about doing that protest to still get that message across?
Well, that's up to them to figure that out, But the way they're doing it now is not the right way, and I'm all for them, but not the way they're doing it.
I think a lot of people feel that they've been told don't. There was an instance a few years ago after one of the Freddie Gray killings in Baltimore where different groups burned down buildings and stuff, and I think across the board people said, that's not cool, these people had nothing to do with that. But then they are peacefully protesting, whether people like that or not in this case, and they're being told that that's not okay. So I think in some senses these people are kind of left throwing their hands up saying, is there any way that we can protest that you're not going to be upset about?
Yeah, there's ways. Don't make excuses for them. There's ways, And I'm all for the blacks, man. I have a lot of black friends, and I'm for them 100%. They're great people, but there's got to be a different way to do this. You got to respect our flag and our veterans and our country, no matter what.
So what about kneeling? Do you think?
Nope, I'm not for that either.
But
stand up.
Do you think? What about that? Do you think is disrespectful?
Absolutely.
But what about it specifically is disrespectful in your mind?
Hey, we've always stood up. Why the big change?
I think this is a way that people have realized has gotten their message across, and I mean they're kneeling. They're not making a show or making a scene, are they?
I'd say they are. There's some of them. We've always stood up. Why the big change?
But I mean, when did kneeling become disrespectful? Because people kneel at church, people kneel people kneel to propose to their wife. Like, it's always been a sign of respect. So, okay, so for the kneeling aside, what about the players raising a fist during the national anthem?
Unnecessary. Just stand there like any good soldier would. Put your hand over your heart. This is America. Everybody's living pretty good. I mean, there's some people that have it hard, and, we do our part towards that. But, no, I'm 100% against this, How about free speech on the colleges?
I believe in free speech on the colleges, very much so.
What's going on there?
What about free speech on the colleges do you want to see changed?
I want to see if a conservative wants to talk, he has the right to talk.
No, I completely agree with that. And a different perspective should be heard on the college campus, at least at a public college. Private college can do whatever they want.
Yeah, especially when our colleges here, all our state universities, are funded with our tax money.
So what type of
we need more conservative teachers rather than have these left-wing progressive teachers that brainwash the kids.
So what about the progressive message?
Maybe you don't want to cut this off.
I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. What about the progressive message in schools do you think has put the country in a direction you're not happy with?
Absolutely.
What about it?
I just don't like a lot of things they do. I like conservative. I like the good old people like my wife's father, a farmer that raised 9 kids, working on his farm and doing things. Working men.
So you think progressives don't work?
At least they can. There's a lot on the gravy train, baby.